Hello, dear DSC test takers. Welcome back to my Grammar for Success channel. I am Koresh Babu, a retired lecturer in English from Hyderabad. In today's video, I am going to explain the grammar questions given in the 2018 DSC question paper. And you know pretty well that solving and practicing the previous year's question papers will not only help you get acquainted with the question paper pattern and the way of questioning, but also help you get command of the subject. I therefore request all of you to watch this video till the end without skipping it in the middle. I also request you, if at all you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and also sharing this video with your near and dear ones. Thank you so much. And now let's get into the video. Now, 77th question onwards, your grammar questions have begun in that question paper, right? And what is the 77th question? Sometimes remaining dash calm, dash the best medicine for any kind of problem. So this is the question given here. And now what is the examiner asking you to do? So let us see the options and let us decide. Okay, no article, no article. So I now from this we understand that this question is all about the use of the articles, right? And let us see what to use in this blank. Okay, what is the word immediately beside this blank? Calm is there. What is calm? Calm is an adjective. Remember, before the adjectives, we should not use any article unless this adjective is followed by a noun. Okay, and you know very well about the use of the articles. Okay, a and an are used before the singular countable nouns. Okay, and the is used with all the plural countable nouns. Okay, and that rule you know very well, and that's why here this calm is there. It is an adjective, it is not followed by a noun, and therefore okay, we should not use any article before the adjectives. Suppose if this adjective has followed some noun, calm night. Okay, a calm night, because you know noun is here. Okay, it is an adjective and it is describing this noun night, and therefore you can say a calm night. Now you can say that, but there is no noun after this, and that's why as per the rule we should not use any article before the adjectives, right? And that's why we don't use any article here. And here go to the second blank. What is there after the second blank? Best is there. What is best? It is a superlative degree adjective. Remember, there is a rule in the articles that we should use the definite article. What is the definite article? The is the definite article that we have to use before all the superlative adjectives. Okay, for example, no, yes, best is there, worst is there, it's a superlative adjective. You have the worst. Strongest is there, it is the superlative degree adjective. The strongest, the weakest, okay, right, the tallest, all right, okay, the coldest. These are all superlative degree adjectives. Before them we have to use the definite article. This is a rule. According to that rule we should use the definite article the. So no article plus the, these two things must be used in this blank. So where is the option? Let us see that here. And here the very first one, no article and the, no article and the very first one is your option, and all other options are not correct. So that's why we drop them. Only this is your answer. Are you following me? So simple. Okay, right. And from this question you have learned this rule. This rule also you have learned. Okay, these two rules you have learned from this very question. That is the advantage of practicing the previous year's question papers, right? So I'm going to upload as many as 6 more DSC question papers. Okay, please subscribe to my channel and then watch all those videos. Okay, without fail. They may be of great help and use to you. I'm damn sure about that. Right. And now let's go to the next question. What is the next question? The subject of politics cropped dash the course of, what is that? Dash the course of, dash the course dash our conversation. So it's a small sentence in which 3 blanks are given. Number 1, number 2, number 3. 3 blanks are given. And what is he asking you to do? Let us see the options. Okay, in, up, with, in, and. So that means, you know, this question is all about the use of the prepositions. Okay, right. Now let us see which preposition is used after this cropped. Remember, after this crop, we have to use only up. Cropped up. Cropped up means surfaced. Bayalu paduta. Drushtiki vachuta. So that is the meaning. Okay, the subject of politics cropped up, that surfaced, right? And now second blank is there, and third blank. What to use in these two blanks means, now you just see the word here, course. This course is a simple word, and before this course, now we use in, after this off. So this course is preceded by in and followed by off. In course of, ఆ సమయములో, in course of, or in the course of, in the course of research, in the course of my studies, in the course of some examination, in the course of observation, whatever it is. So the course is there. This course is a typical word which is preceded by in and followed by of. Therefore, this is a clue for you. Okay, so you must remember, course means before that in must be used. After that we must use of. Okay, so that's why here up we have to use in this in and in this of. What is the option? In no, up must be there. Okay, is it wrong? It's wrong. Up is there. In is there. Off is there. So the second one is your answer, and all others are not the right answers. Okay, now let's go to the next question. Now 79th one is there. By the end of this month, Bharadwaj dash business in Mumbai for 20 years, right? And what to use in this blank? And let us see the options. And what is this question about? That's very important. Unless we see the options, we cannot understand what this question is about. So here, if you have seen all these options, you understand that this question is all about the use of the correct tense, right? So has been doing, will be doing, will have been doing, will do. So these are there. But now, in order to choose the right option, what to do? We have to just observe this sentence. What is this? By the end of this month, ee nelakariki Bharadwaj dash business in Mumbai for 20 years. Remember, here for place period of time is used. For place period of time is used, right? With for plus period of time and since place, another word is also I'm giving you here, since plus point of time. With these things generally we use present perfect, let me say perfect continuous tenses only. Perfect continuous tenses, that's very important. Perfect continuous, whether it is present perfect continuous or past perfect continuous or future perfect continuous tense. So with only perfect continuous tenses only, these two things are used. Okay, now from this you can say explanation, we understand that this will be doing is not fitting in this blank. Will do will not fit in this blank. And what will be fitting in this blank? Has been doing or will have been doing. Then what should we use in this? Whether this is fitting or this is fitting means, then you say by the, another clue is also given here. By the end of this month, ee nela chivara karaku. Now we are not at the end of this month. That is in the future. So here, whenever you express this, by the end of this month, what is that? You don't say Bharadwaj has been doing. You don't say. This is present perfect continuous tense. We don't use present perfect continuous tense because it is going into the future. So we have to, by the end of this month, we have to say will have been doing. Oche nelakari varaku Bharadwaj 20 ఏళ్లుగా ముంబైలో పనిచేస్తూనే ఉంటాడు. ఉన్నాడు కాదు. If you say this one, it's ఉన్నాడు. 20 ఏళ్లుగా వచ్చే నెలాఖరికి ఈ నెలాఖరికి అతడు పనిచేస్తూ ఉన్నాడు కాదు. If you say this, ఉన్నాడు sensitives. అతడు పనిచేస్తూనే ఉన్నాడు. No, పనిచేస్తూనే ఉంటాడు. వచ్చే నెలాఖరికి ఉంటాడు. That's why this present perfect continuous is not correct. Only this is future perfect continuous tense is only right one, and all others are not correct. That's why they are eliminated, and this is not correct, eliminated. Only this third one is the right answer. Are you following me? Very simple, very easy. Come on, let me go to the next question. If someone dash me, I would inform the police immediately. Okay, if someone dash me, I would. So this here is a blank, and what are the options? Let us see that here. Okay, from the options we understand on which topic the question has been posed. We understand that. To try to cheat, okay, try to cheat, had tried. So again, this is a question about the tenses, okay, right. And if someone dash me, I would. So in order to explain this question, I would like to give you additional information. That is all the advantage from practicing the previous year's question papers. Okay, and here let me tell you one important thing. What is that? Okay, and in this, to fill this blank correctly, we have to do one thing. So it's a if clause sentence. Okay, how long is this if clause sentence? If clause, up to me. If someone dash me, it's an if clause, and the remaining one is the main clause. This is the if clause, this is the main clause. So in every if sentence there are two parts, if clause part and main clause part. So here if clause part, please, very important, if clause part, and then main clause part. MC means main clause part. And there are three patterns with if clauses. Okay, with an if clause there are three patterns. So if at all in the if clause there is simple present, okay, if there is simple present in the if clause part, in the main clause part there must be a sentence with shall, will, can, may plus base form verb. BV means base form verb. So when there is simple present in the if clause part, in the main clause part, there must be a sentence with a shall or will or can or may, and preferably with will. That's one pattern. Following me? Right. And go to the next one. And if there is simple past in this if clause part, then there must be should or would, could, might plus base form verb. After them only the base form verb is used. So if there is simple past in the if clause part, in the main clause part, what should be there? A sentence must be there with should or would or could or might, and preferably with would. Preferably a sentence with would is used in the main clause part. Okay, and another pattern is also there. What is that? If at all in the if clause part, past perfect. Past perfect means had plus PP, past perfect tense. Okay, then what happens in the main clause part is should have, wait on please, should have, would have, could have, might have plus PP, past participle form. If there is past perfect in the main if clause part, in the main clause part, there must be a sentence with should have, would have, could have, might have, and preferably with would have. Please keep these three things in your mind. Of course, in your forthcoming examination also, you may be given a sentence on this. And at that time, this will be of great help and use to you. And that's why. So in this way, there are three kinds of patterns with if clause. Okay, and now what is that? If dash me is there. To fill in this blank, you must see the main clause. What is there in the main clause? Would in form. Would is there. Would means definitely there must be what? Simple past tense must be there. And because in the examination, blank will be given either in the if clause part or in the main clause part. If the blank is given in the main if clause part, you see, look at the main clause part. And on looking at this main clause part, you can fill in this. Suppose if the blank is given in the main clause part and if the sentence is given. From seeing this, you can fill in this. So either way, you can do that, right? And here, would is there. Would is there means there must be simple past. Simple past means try to cheat, not correct. Had tried to cheat, not correct. Will try to, had tried to cheat. This is the second one is the right one. Because when there is would in the would, should, could, might, plus in base form verb in the main clause part, there must be in the if clause part only simple past. Wait, what's the simple past? Try to cheat. This is how you have to understand. See, from one question you are learning additional information, and this information is going to be very, very useful and helpful to you, right? Now let's go to the next question. 81st question. Again, a blank is given. Dash a project is not a simple and easy thing, and it requires permission from central government, right? And what are the options given here? Undertake a project? No. To undertaking a project. After to, you should use only the base form verb. You should say to undertake only, you have to say undertaking is there. That's why it's wrong, right? And undertaken, past participle. No. So in this blank, no, neither the first one, nor the second one, nor the third one is fitting, but only the fourth one is fitting. What is that? Undertaking a project is not a simple and easy thing. So this is your answer and all others are wrong. Okay, now let's go to the next question. 82nd, again a blank is given in this sentence, and let us see what we have to use in this. But before that, let us see the options given under this question. I have been searching for the last 10 minutes. Is very interesting. What to use in this blank? Okay, let us see the options. The book for which I have been searching for, the book with which, no, the book in which, no, the book of which. Okay, see, second one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the first one is the right one. The book for which I have been searching for. ఏ పుస్తకము కోసమైతే నేను వెతుకుతూ ఉన్నాను for the last 10 minutes, గత 10 నిమిషాలుగా, is very interesting. అది చాలా ఆసక్తిదాయకమైనటువంటిది. So the very first one is the right one and all other answers are wrong. Okay, right. Now let's go to the next question. 83rd, again here is a blank given in this sentence. Dash yesterday when you were at the office. Question mark is given. So that we have to fill in with a suitable word or words or sentence. Come on, let us see the options. Which did they ask you about yesterday when you were at the office? When did they ask you about yesterday? Whom did they ask you about yesterday? Whom they did ask you about? So these are the four options given. What is to be used in this blank? Let us check. So here, which did they ask you about when you were at the office? నిన్న నీవు ఆఫీసులో ఉండినప్పుడు విచ్ డిడ్ దే ఆస్క్ యూ అబౌట్, దేని గురించి, విచ్ మీన్స్ దేని గురించి వారు నిన్ను అడిగారు. వెన్ డిడ్ దే ఆస్క్ యూ అబౌట్, వారు ఎప్పటిని గురించి అడిగారు. హూమ్ డిడ్ దే ఆస్క్ యూ అబౌట్, ఎవరిని గురించి అడిగారు. And this is irrelevant because the questioning is did they must be there in the question. First to helping verb, then the subject. But here first to helping verb, then the subject. That's why this is wrong, eliminated. Only these three things are there. What to be used in this? That means దేని గురించి అడిగారనాలా, ఎప్పటిని గురించి అడిగారనాలా, ఎవరిని గురించి అడిగారు. Generally you say with this one is the right one and దేని గురించి కాదు, ఎవరిని గురించి. Whom did they ask you about when you were at the office? నిన్న ఆఫీస్లో ఉండినప్పుడు వారు నిన్ను ఎవరిని గురించి అడిగారు, దేని గురించి అడిగారు కాదు, ఎవరిని గురించి అడిగారు. రైట్, దీని మీద కంటే ఇది బాగుంది. Comparatively this is not the relevant answer, this is only the most relevant one. Okay, here as far as my knowledge goes with this, I can say this is only the right option and all other options are wrong. Now let's go to the next question. 84th one is there. Find out the appropriate positive degree for the following sentence from among the four options given. Okay, now he is asking you to find out the positive degree. Know very well. Positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. And the degrees of comparison know very well. If at all you don't know anything about degrees of comparison, and a few days ago I uploaded a video on degrees of comparison, please subscribe to my channel and you can get you can find all my uploaded videos in that. Okay, please watch all of them for your benefit. Okay, right. And positive degree, appropriate positive degree. And here what is the question given? 7 habits of highly effective people. This is the name, this is the title of a book, name of a book, right? Is the best book I have ever read. So it's here the examiner is trying to confuse you only by giving a lengthy sentence that is on there. Actually this is the best book I have. This is only a method. What is that? Method 2, method 1, method 2, method 3. There are 3 methods under degrees of comparison. So this belongs to method 2, superlative degree, best. Now we have to change it. Method 2 means what is that? In the comparative, after than, any other or all other is used. Okay, and in the positive degree, no other. The sentence begins with no other. Immediately you must remember its features, main features. That's what you have to do. And now what to do? Now change it into the positive degree. Now you say no other. You begin always when that is the method 2, you begin the positive degree with no other. After no other, what do? The book. After the superlative degree, what is that? Book I have read. That you have to write. Book I have ever read. This remaining sentence, whatever it is, after the superlative adjective, whatever the remaining sentence, that you have to write after this no other plus the remaining sentence. Then helping verb. What is the helping verb here? No other is helping verb. This is singular, that's why no other book. It is not no other books. No other book. Book is singular, therefore is. And here, so you have to use. And then what is the adjective used here? Best. What is the positive degree adjective? Good. Good, better, best. Best, better, good. Okay. So as. And between the so and as, you have to use the positive degree adjective. And afterwards, you bring this to this place. What is that? 7 highly, what is that? XYZ. That. This must be your answer. And shall we check whether this answer is there or not? Oh my God. The very first one is your answer. No other book I have ever read is so good as 7 Habits of Highly Effective. The very first one is the right one. When the very first one is the right one, and why looking at other options? Okay, even then let us look at the options and let us see why they are wrong. Okay, no other book I have ever read is as better. See, in the positive degree, he has used a comparative adjective. That's why this is wrong. Okay, and third one is there. It's a very few. This is the second method. In the second method, the positive degree does not begin with very few. Only the third method, the positive degree begins with very few. In the second method, the positive degree begins with no other. So that's why this is wrong. Because of this is wrong. And fourth one, 7 habits of it is better. Again here, comparative adjective is used. That's why this is wrong. So second one, third one, fourth one are therefore wrong. Only the first one is absolutely right. Okay, please watch my video on degrees of comparison and benefit from that. Okay, that was made exclusively for you, but you are not watching such beautiful videos. You are all watching such other meaningless videos and wasting your precious time. Okay, it's up to you, but I am requesting you to watch this video I have uploaded on degrees of comparison. Thank you. Right, and now let's go to the next question. 85th one, find out the appropriate comparative degree. Okay, again another question given on degrees of comparison. Now he is asking you to choose the comparative degree for the following sentence among the 4 options. What is the given sentence? Some other boys in the team are at least as tall as Vineet. So here, some other boys in the team are at least as tall as Vineet. So here, at least is there, as tall as. These are the 2 features of method. Okay, method 2B, type B. Okay, method 2, type B. Okay, method 2, type 1, just now we have learned. Okay, this is method 2, type B. So when that is the case, we have to, what should you say? Vineet. Okay, at least is there. When at least is not. Instead of at least we have to not. What is the adjective used here? Tall. Since it is a comparative degree, what should we use? A comparative adjective. Not taller, as are gone. Instead of at least, not is used. Instead of this positive degree adjective, we have used it because you are asked to change this sentence into comparative degree. In the comparative degree, comparative adjective must be there. In the positive degree adjective must be there. That's the rule. So here, Vineet is not taller than. Okay, then what is the remaining one? Some other boys in the team. The same one. Some other boys in the team. That must be your answer. And what are the options given here? Now let's check up. Vineet is tall than some other boys. No. Vineet is not taller than some other boys. This is right. Some other boys in the team are not taller. Oh, this is in the comparative. Okay, not taller as Vineet. No, right, no, wrong. This must be at the end, but it is right. Some other boys in the team are at least no. Tallest is used here. It's the superlative degree adjective. So here, in this way, the second one is the right one, and the first one, third one, fourth one are absolutely wrong. Therefore, we omit them. Now, let's go to the next question. 86th one, find the appropriate reported speech, okay, for the following sentence among the 4 options. And reported speech, that means indirect speech, right? What is the question given here? Whatever I have told you is true, said Shailaja to her son. So here, there's an ordinary statement is here. Whatever I have told you is true. Nikedaite cheppano adi nijamu, something like that. Said Shailaja to her son. So when that is the case, it's an ordinary statement, and this is reporting verb is said is given. So when that is the given, that is the sentence, what should you say? Now let me change it into indirect speech. Shailaja, right? Shailaja said to is turned into told, because the sentence given in the direct speech is a normal sentence. Don't get confused that this is a WH word, please. It's not a questioning word. This is only an ordinary word, right? Whatever I have told you is. That's why this is an ordinary word, means this is an ordinary statement. That's why Here told, Shailaja told her son, right? And to connect this reporting verb and this direct speech, we have to use what? The connecting word that. Afterwards, you change this sentence into indirect speech. What is that? Whatever I have told you, whatever is, use it as it is. No change at all. I means who? Shailaja. That means when I is turned into Shailaja, it becomes a she, right? And have told is turned into had told you, because I have already told you that. And there is a rule in the speech while changing the direct speech into indirect speech, all the present tenses of the direct speech must be changed into the relevant past tenses. Okay, right? That's why this present perfect tense is changed into past perfect tense, right? And here, after that, you is there. You means who? Her son. Her son means, that's why you have to say him. Neeku cheppinadi, whatever I have told you. Nenu neeku ede. Neeku, when you turn this neeku into son, then it becomes him. Okay. And this is must be turned into was. And that is true. So this is how we have to change this sentence into the reported speech. And now let us check up whether this answer is there in the given options or not. Okay, let us see that. Shailaja told her son that whatever she had told him was true. Oh, the very first one is the right one. The very first one is the right one. You can see that. You can see that. Okay. Shailaja, okay. Said to is gone, turned into told. Her son, okay. That, okay. Connecting word. Whatever I mean she had told. I have told it is turned into she had told. Him was true. The very first one is the right one, and others are not right. And even then, let us see why they are wrong. We have to see that. Shailaja told her, okay, that what she tells, this the reporting verb is in the past tense, and here the verb is in the simple present. And remember, when the sentence begins with past tense, the succeeding sentence must also be in the relevant past tense. And here told is in the past tense, and it tells is there. No, wrong. That's why this is wrong. Shailaja told her son that what she telling. No, wrong. And Shailaja tells her, instead of said to, no, he tells is used to simple present. No, it's wrong. So that's why these three are wrongly given, and only the first option is your best option and your answer, right? And now let's go to the next question. 87th one, find out the correct reported speech. Another question is posed on the direct and indirect speech. Okay, now he's asking you to change this sentence into the reported speech, means indirect speech. What is that? The station house officer said to the assistant, do what I say. This is the sentence. That station, SHO we call it. SHO, the police in the police station, the station officer, the head of the police station is called SHO, station house officer. Said to the assistant, his assistant, do what I say. Then cheppindi cheyi. So here, if you have observed this direct speech means whatever is put in the inverted commas is the direct speech. And if you observe it, this is the what? An imperative sentence. What is that? Imperative sentence. Okay, an imperative. Imperative sentence means, let me give you some idea about an imperative sentence. What is an imperative sentence? A sentence that contains an order, a command, a request, a suggestion, a piece of advice is called what? An imperative sentence. And generally, these imperative sentences begin with four special things. What is that? They begin with a base form verb, they begin with the don't, they begin with the please, they begin with the let. Okay, these are the four features of the. Here, the sentence is beginning with a base form verb. Do what I say. And here the station house officer is saying these words to this assistant. And how do you think he has said these words to the assistant? Hey, do what I say. If you think in that way, then this reporting verb must be turned into ordered, because when you change this sentence into indirect speech, you have to change this reporting verb. Said to or said must be turned into ordered, commanded, okay, asked, ordered, commanded, requested, suggested, advised, according to the context of the sentence. Okay, here you think there is an order, then you must change this into ordered. If you think it is a soft asking, then you must say asked. Whatever you think, accordingly, you have to change this reporting verb into these things. Okay, asked, ordered, whatever you can say. So let us see that the SHO, let me write in short way. The SHO asked, let us say asked the assistant to. When you connect this reporting verb and this indirect speech, you must use the connecting word to, the preposition. Must always use to. If this sentence begins with don't, then you have to use not to. Right. And here the SHO asked the assistant to do what I means who, this SHO. So what he, I is turned into this officer, then it becomes he. Yes, say means that is turned into said. To do what he said must be your answer. Then let us check whether this answer is there or not. So you can use asked or ordered according to the context. Okay, please, what are the options given here? Let us see that. The station house officer told the assistant did what he said. No, wrong. The station house officer told the assistant to do what he said. This is correct. Okay, and but here told is used. Okay, the station officer told the assistant what he said to. No, wrong. And the station officer told the assistant to did. No, wrong. So this first one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the second one is almost right. But actually, when there is an imperative sentence in the direct speech, the reporting verb must be turned into asked or ordered or requested or suggest, something like that. But told is not used as far as my knowledge of English goes with this. నాకు తెలిసినంత మట్టుకైతే ఇలా అయితే వాడరు. మరి అలా వాడిండు. It's up to you. మరి అదొక్కటే తప్పు. So let us leave it and let us say this is the right one. And నాకు తెలిసేట్లా కాదు, అయినా వాడింది కాబట్టి let us say this is the right one. ఇంతకంటే మిగతా the others are all wrong. And others are wrong and we have to choose only this most relevant one. ఇదే నాకు రైట్ అంతే. సో ఇది చెక్ చేసుకోండి. కానీ ఇట్లా ఉండదు. Then ఉంటుంది ఇంకా వేరియటీ అని ఉంటాయి. Okay, right. Now that is there. Right, now let's go to the next question. 88th one. The workers have decided to dash. Here is a blank given. Their manager tomorrow in view of the fall in production due to technical snag. Technical, what is that, a problem? Right. And what are the options given here? Call off, call upon, call on. These are all phrasal verbs. And of course, here, what to use it? Call off means to cancel. Cancel or postpone. The workers have decided to call off their manager. No, it cannot be. You cannot call off their manager. Wrong. Call upon. Call upon means to demand. Okay. To order. They called upon me to tell the truth. వారు నన్ను డిమాండ్ చేశారు, సత్యము చెప్పమని డిమాండ్ చేశారు. Call upon means to demand or to order. So ఇక్కడ they decided to call upon their manager ఉండడానికి వీల్లేదు. So this is wrong. Call on. Call on means to visit. Another meaning is also there. To request. To do something. ఏదో చెయ్యండి అంటూ అడగడాన్ని call on అంటారు. Call on. అలా పోయి అడగడాన్ని that's call on. So here I think the workers of the company have decided to call on their manager. Manager దగ్గర పోయి సార్ మా జీతాలు పెంచండి, something they wanted to request you. So to request to do something. So this much. And call off is absolutely wrong because call off cannot be a phrase. Call off. If at all you want it to be right, there must be one more off, one more f. But only off is there. That's why this is absolutely wrong. And this is wrong, this is wrong, and only the third one is the right one. Find out the grammatically correct sentence among the following four options. Grammatically correct sentences is asking you to pick up. And what are the things? The news in Telugu with ETV are at 9 o'clock. Okay. See, remember, here is given the news in the fourth sentence. News in Telugu. Okay. Okay. Here, up to here, all the sentences are okay. But news is, remember, there are certain words in the English language that end in yes and look to you to be plural words. కొన్ని ఎస్తో ఎండే వర్డ్స్ ఉంటాయి, అవి మిమ్మల్ని కన్ఫ్యూజ్ చేసి అవి ప్లూరల్ వర్డ్స్ లాగా బిల్డప్ ఇస్తాయి. మరి అట్లాంటివి న్యూస్ ఇస్ దేర్. ఓకే. ఎకనామిక్స్ ఇస్ దేర్, ఫిజిక్స్ ఇస్ దేర్, innings is there. Okay. Yes. What is that? Mathematics is there. Yes, they all end in what is that? Yes. And on seeing this yes, don't think it's a plural word. They are all singular word. That's why the news, that's why there's a rule in the English language. Beside the singular subject, beside the singular noun, we must use only a singular verb or singular helping verb. Beside the plural word, we must use only a plural verb or plural helping verb. That's the rule. So here they are all singular nouns and therefore they take only singular verb or singular helping verb. Right. And here the news in Telugu with ETV. With ETV you cannot say R is there. That's why this is wrong and this is wrong. That's why this is gone. The news in Telugu, in TV, in ETV you cannot say. This is correct. This verb is okay. The news is okay, but in TV is not correct. That's why it's wrong. Okay, sorry. This is wrong. And here the news in Telugu on ETV or is there. So the news is singular and here the helping verb is used in the plural, and that's why this is also gone. Okay, the news in Telugu on ETV. I watched a movie last night on Gemini TV, on Ma TV, whatever it is. The news in Telugu on ETV, on Ma TV, on Gemini TV. And is, the news is singular, therefore helping verb is also singular. The news in Telugu on ETV is at 9 o'clock. So this is only the right one and all others are wrong ones, right? And this is there. Now let's go to the next question. Find out the correct passive voice for the following sentence among the 4 options. He is asking you to find out the passive voice. What is the passive voice? What does Rahul write on the notice board every day? So here, what does Rahul write on the notice board every day? Is an etc. sentence, okay, etc. So now we have to change it, okay. This is given in the simple present, okay. When you change this simple present into a passive voice, you must use is or are. If the subject is singular, is. If the subject is plural, are. So what should we say? Now there is no object because the very object is asking for what does Rahul write? That's why what the singular, therefore perhaps is. What is? Now immediately after writing the helping verb, we have to write this verb in the PP. What is written by Rahul? What is written by Rahul on the notice board? This doesn't change. It's an etc. sentence. This doesn't change. That you have to write. What is written by Rahul on the notice board? This must be your answer. Or you change it into this question, change this into passive voice, and then you search for your answers. Okay, at least not on the paper, in your mind you can do it. Okay, and now what are the options given here? What is written by Rahul on the notice board? What is written by Rahul on the notice board every day? The very first one is the right one. What are being written? No. What was being written? Because this is the simple present. How can you say are? Or being, was, past tense, has been? No. So the second one, third one, fourth one are wrong, and only the first one is absolutely correct. Now let's go to the next question. Dash water that is there in the can is dirty and is not fit for drinking. So another blank is given here. What to use in this blank? So let us look at the options. Little, a little, the few. So dear DSC candidates, I have uploaded a video on these adjectives. Little, a little, the little. Very, very interesting and very confusing. Few, a few, the few. Please watch this video and you can understand this. So right, the little means whatever that is there. Akkada entunte anta. And this is always followed by an adjective clause. It is not used all alone. That point you have to understand. So here, little water that is there. Adjective clause is there. And no. The little water that is there in the can lo entaita neerundo adanta gudanu is dirty and not fit for drinking. The little money that was with her, ఆమె దగ్గర ఎంత డబ్బుందో అంత డబ్బుతో ఎంతో అంత ఎంతుంటే అంత. The little money that was with her, the little time that we had, మేము ఎంత టైంను కలిగి ఉన్నామో అంత. Whatever you can say. So generally this the little is always used with an adjective clause and it's a must, and it can be clearly given here or it is also implied sometimes. Okay, you can watch this point in that video and you understand that. So the little water that is there in the can is dirty. So here this third one is the right one, all other answers are wrong ones. Okay, right. Now let's go to the 92nd one. The meaning of the underlined word in the following sentence among the 4 options. So now in this question he is asking you for the meaning of the word. What is that underlined word? We were shocked by his fortitude despite the loss of entire property. He lost everything and the people were shocked by his fortitude. Fortitude means what? Here that is the point, no? Patience, no. When you lose everything, you don't exhibit patience, no. Pleasure, when you are put to loss, will you be in pleasure? And angry response, no, only calm courage. Fortitude means gunde nibbaramu, gunde nibbarata. ఫార్టిట్యూడ్. అనేక కష్టాలలో కూడా వాడు చలించకుండా ఉండడాన్ని గుండె నిబ్బరత. దట్స్ కాల్డ్ ఫార్టిట్యూడ్. ఇట్స్ అ వండర్ఫుల్ వర్డ్. ఎన్నో కష్టాలు వస్తుంటాయి, ఇంట్లో ఇబ్బందులు ఉంటాయి, బయట ఇబ్బందులు ఉంటాయి, అన్ని కష్టాలలో కూడా ధైర్యంగా ఉంటే దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ గుండె నిబ్బరత, ఫార్టిట్యూడ్. సో ద మీనింగ్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ 42 ఈస్ కామ్ కరేజ్. రైట్, అండ్ నౌ లెట్స్ గో టు ద నెక్స్ట్ వన్. 93rd one. Opposite meaning of the underlined word following sentence. In the following sentence among the 4 options. In this question, he is asking you to find out the opposite meaning. Okay, one word is given, you have to find out the opposite meaning. As she is a prudent housekeeper, everything is placed in order. Prudent. Prudent means what? See the meaning of this. Prudent means wise or intelligent. When you are intelligent, prudent means showing judgment and restraint in conduct and speech. మాటల్లో నడవడిలో కాస్త వాటిని అదుపులో పెట్టుకోవడాన్ని prudent అంటారు. అలా అదుపులో పెట్టుకోవడాన్ని prudent అంటారు. He is a prudent man. That means he is showing judgment and restraint in his speech and also in his conduct. అతని ప్రవర్తనలో, అతని యొక్క మాటల్లో కాస్త ఒళ్ళు దగ్గర పెట్టుకొని ఉండే పద్ధతి. అంటే అర్థమైంది. ఇన్ అదర్ వర్డ్స్ వీ కెన్ సే హీ ఈజ్ వైస్ అండ్ ఇంటెలిజెంట్. ఇన్ అదర్ వర్డ్స్ వీ కెన్ సే హీ ఈజ్ కాషియస్. అంటే చాలా జాగ్రత్తగా ఉన్నాడు. వెన్ యూ స్పీక్ సంథింగ్ యూ మస్ట్ బి వెరీ కాషియస్. కాషియస్ ఇన్ ద మీన్స్ కేర్ఫుల్. Cautious means careful. So these are the meanings of this prudent. Then what should be the opposite of this prudent? Let us see the options. Careless. Oh, very first one is the right one. When prudent means careful, automatically the opposite of must be careless. Careful, no, wrong. Intelligent, wrong. Active, wrong. So the careless is the right one. Right. And now you go to the last question. Both my dash are famous doctors in Hyderabad. Both my dash. What is this dash? Let us see that in the options. Brother-in-laws, brothers-in-laws, brothers-in-law, brothers-in-law. So now I'll give you some explanation about this question. See, this word is called a compound noun. Okay, there are so many compound nouns. Whenever you come across a compound noun means, for example, stepson. Stepson is a compound noun. Son-in-law. These words in the compound word are separated by hyphens. Okay, son hyphen in hyphen la. Okay, passerby. Passerby means prayanikudu, padachari, batasari, something like that. And governor general, major general. There are so many words, you know. The major general, looker on, పర్యవేక్షకుడు, supervisor, looker on, hanger on, ఆధారపడేవాడు. See, these are all compound words. Whenever you change them into plural forms, what you have to do is you must use the plural signal. What is the plural signal? Sign or signal? Plural gurtemti? Yes. That must be placed immediately beside the important word of these, the base word of these compound words. For example, stepson. What is the important word and the base word in this? Son is there, not the stepson. So now stepson means one. Stepsons plural. And son-in-law, what is the important word in this? Son. So sons-in-law. Passerby, what is the important word in this? Base word or base word means passers. Passers-by, prayanikulu. Governor general, whether governor is important or general important. Governor generals, okay. Governor generals, major generals, okay. Lookers on, hangers on. So in this way, in all these compound nouns, you know, you have to, when you try to change them into plural forms, plural words, we have to add yes only to the base word or root word or important word of that compound word, and not anywhere as you please, not at the end of the, here at the end of brother-in-laws, yes is used here, wrong. Apostrophe s is wrong. Brothers-in-laws, either two s are used here. This is wrong. Brothers-in-law, this is the right one. So in this way, please keep this rule also in your mind, because in your future examinations, you might come across a question on these things also. That's why keep this point in your mind. And with this, this video comes to an end. Thank you for watching this video. Right, dear DSC candidates, thank you so much for watching this video. And I'm going to upload some more videos on your previous question papers. Please, if you can subscribe to my channel, you can watch all those new videos, and with another beautiful video, I'll be back to you. Until then, bye. See you all.